Hey everybody, Tyler here at the Evinced Cafe. At Evinced, lots of people ask us if automated accessibility testing is better or worse than manual testing. Truth is, that's not the right question. Stay tuned for the right one and the answer. The question that sooner or later every company will face is, how are we going to build a product development process that includes every potential customer but doesn't slow us down? The good news is, it can be done. Just follow these tips. Design for it. This might seem obvious, but it's been hard for designers to get this right. Most tools available help with only basic accessibility things, like color contrast and font size. If you want a big accessibility lift from design, you'll need to handle more complicated stuff, like the interactivity issues that come up in ARIA patterns. It is very easy to make a design with the brightest colors and the biggest fonts that is still a total disaster for screen reader users. So nip that problem in the bud with tools. Engineer for it. The problem for engineers has always been that their plates are so full and the tools in the past so bad that they kicked the accessibility can down the road. But not anymore. At Evinced, we're working on frontline tools for engineers that help them write code accessibly, review and improve existing code automatically, and run accessibility checks inside of unit and functional tests. It turns out that to help software engineers, you need software. Gate for it. Here's another spot where automated tools are simply required. Great organizations require that all code be run against a benchmark set of tools and marked as clear. In our case, #EvincedClear, before it even goes to or is passed by QA. You simply cannot do this without automated tools, and good ones. Use manual reviews sparingly. To us, manual reviews will always be needed, but they need to be used in the right way. Because accessibility teams are so small, they have to pick their battles. To us, that looks like when new components are coming down the pike, or perhaps for a few landmark flows where you can't afford to miss anything ever, and for particularly thorny problems. In short, it's best if your scarcest resources mainly work on creating and modifying policies and processes. If you're using people to do stuff that software could do, then you've got the wrong tool for the job. An elf can do it. One thing we hear a lot about, particularly from the same folks who are proponents of heavy levels of manual testing, is training. Make no mistake, training is a wonderful thing, but isn't it better if the training is done for you by the tools that people are using anyway to do their daily work? An engineering manager once described us as an accessibility elf on the shelf for every one of his engineers, and that seems right. By all means, train your key players, and you can even use Evinced results to figure out which teams need what training. But the bulk of the training load we think needs to be handled by your elf. Tools. Phew, that was a long answer. But we hope you see how to have a healthy, balanced relationship with software and automation when it comes to accessibility. Your code and your customers will thank you. See you next time right here at the Evinced Cafe.